Good morning. Happy Monday. Best day of the whole freaking week. You better believe it. All right, I just want to come on here, guys, give you guys a little rundown of what we've got going on. A couple of important factors to remember, okay? First and foremost, guys, I want to make sure that you guys remember all offices now close on Saturday. Actually, I should say all offices close now at 12 o'clock on Saturdays. Okay, I want to make sure you guys all know that. Y'all remember that, okay? If you're doing our 18-week challenge, our final leg of that challenge starts tomorrow, okay? We're doing a day break. Last week was a little bit crazy for me. I was at a seminar this weekend, actually from Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I was at a seminar. So it was a little bit hectic and crazy. So we didn't get everything ready for that final stretch. We have a lot of people that are that signed up for that final stretch. And so I just want to make sure that we come in and hit that with a bang, okay? If you're new to the 18-week challenge and you're not sure how that works, okay? What happens on that is every 6 weeks, we started over on a new challenge. We have the biggest transformation challenge, which will be voted on, okay? Anybody can do that. So if you signed up at first on the 18-week challenge, right? So maybe like the very first time you signed up, you got to make sure that you guys inputted those pictures into the app. You've uploaded your pictures. If you're just starting right now and you're like, hey, dude, I'm ready. I'm going to freaking nail these last 6 weeks. I'm going to have the biggest transformation. Amen. Let's go. Okay. But in order to do that, you just have to make sure that in the app where it shows photos, you've uploaded your photos. Okay. And then then everyone, whoever wants to be entered into our biggest transformation, they will then upload them at the end of our last 18 weeks, okay? And we'll have the biggest transformation. As you guys know, our biggest transformation will be a cash prize. The grand prize winner is going to get $500 cash, and then we've got a second and a third. And don't quote me on what they get. I think it's like 300 and 100, but it's already been out there. I don't know. I can't remember. My brain, guys, is on fire, right? I'm not going to say mush because then I don't believe that. Anyways, all right. So let's talk about 18-week challenge. What's going to happen now? All right. So guys, what is going to happen is, as you guys know, we have been working on habits. Okay. For me, the number one factor of RCMC is not about, let's get that weight off quick. Okay. Because if you follow protocol, you guys are going to do that. And every single person that's done our program knows that's how it works. Point blank simple. Okay. If you're telling me, well, I'm going to be honest with you. You guys know how I am. I'm the most honest person. I try to just lay it out there. Okay. When somebody sends me a message or calls me or tells me something and says, oh, I did your program, it didn't work. You didn't do my program. Straight up. Okay. And I know it's hard. I know that it's hard. Protocol is not easy, right? But if you follow protocol exactly to the T, you weighed out every single ounce. You made sure that you know everything that you ate. You didn't trust anybody else to make your food. If you do that, okay, if you follow protocol 1,000%, you are going to lose, as a girl, 18 to 20 pounds in those first 30 days, period. Like, it is not a question. There is no it works, not works. It freaking works, okay? But to me, that's the easy part. That's the freaking easy part, okay? The hard part is keeping it off, okay? That is the hardest part of this whole journey, and that is why I do these challenges. They are completely free, guys, okay? Because I know that this is something that I've struggled with my whole life. All right. So if I can do anything to just kind of help you guys, let's help dial in some better habits. Let's help dial in, kind of even just keep things in the back of our mind, kind of just try new things, right? If I can help you with that, that's a freaking win. All right. Because that's the part that matters, right? That's the part that really shines, right? When you're someone who's lost 100 pounds and now you've kept it off for 3, 4, 5 years, right? Or you're someone who's lost 20 pounds and kept it off for 3, 4, 5 years. That is the gold, okay? And that's the part that I really, really strive to do, okay? So that's the reason why we do these challenges. So when we're doing these, I don't care if you had a big transformation. I don't care if you didn't have a big transformation, right? But if you did this 18-week challenge and you just at least didn't gain, and normally you were on a gaining streak, that's a freaking win, okay? Or maybe let's say that you had just finished our program, okay? You just finished our program when we started our 18-week challenge, and you were happy where you're at, and you're just like, okay, I just want to make sure I got some new habits instilled, and that's what we did in these 18 weeks. That's a freaking win, okay? So everybody has different parts where they're at in this journey, but the number one part that I do these challenges for is for it to be a lifestyle for you. That's why I do these challenges, to help you, right? Just every single challenge, you might just get a little extra out of it. You might get something that just like ticks, that might just go off a little bit, right? It's like, wow, I never realized how that was, or I never realized how important this was, or wow, right? And that's what the challenges are about, okay? The challenges are there just to give us that extra push, that extra oomph, right? To let us know that, you know what? It's never too late. I got to work on this every single day. So I hope that you guys do every single challenge, because you know what? You got to work on this every single day. And just because you're signing up for a challenge does not mean you're a failure. When you sign up for challenges, it means I'm not quitting. It means I'm still fighting this fight. It means I know that this journey is never over. That's what the challenges mean, right? That's what they're there for. And then I get to win free stuff. I get to get free injections along the way, right? But that is why I do the challenges, okay? So what we're gonna be working on these last 6 weeks, guys, as you know, if you guys have been doing the challenges, every single 6 weeks we've added on a new habit, okay? So our habits that we have right now with our eating habits, we are first started off with document every single bite. You gotta document every single bite. Okay, that is the only way that you know what your true calorie range is. Now, if you're happy and you're not trying to lose weight, do you have to always document your food? No, okay? But if you start to see that scale creeping up, then yes, you got to know where your calorie range is. It's that simple, okay? You have to know your calorie range, okay? Then the next habit for eating was you had to eat your goal weight in protein. So if your goal weight was 130, you had to eat 130 in protein. If your goal weight was 170, you just had to eat a max of 150, right? So everybody, if your goal weight was over 150, then you were going to eat 150 grams of protein, okay? And our last habit now that we are gonna work on as far as our eating goes is we are going to work on our calorie range, okay? And this is the most important factor. There's two things that are so important in weight loss, okay? And in keeping your weight off, protein and calories. Those are the only two things that you need to worry about, okay? So what we're gonna do is, sorry guys, my dog, sorry, no. All right, so what we are going to do now is we're taking your goal weight and we're multiplying that by 11, and that is your calorie range. That's your calories. That's how many calories, okay? But you're allowed to have a 5%, you're allowed to have a 5% leeway, okay? Up or down, okay? If you go further down than 5%, I don't care, okay? But as far as the tracking goes as far as the tracking goes, for you to get your points, because remember, this is all done in the app. You won't get your points because we have set it as 5%, okay? So I want you guys to make sure that if your goal weight is not set right when you guys turned in your survey, okay? I'm gonna try and have, I got a lot of people working on this today because like I said, we got a lot of moving parts in the background for this right now. So I'm going to try and have them text you, every single one of you guys, what we have your goal weight as, so that way you know. And then if that's not what you want your goal weight to be, just go ahead and text them back, so that way we can make sure, because like I said, this is really gonna go off of the app now. So if you're not logging things correctly, right, you won't get your point, because this literally goes off of now your what you log into the app, okay? All right, so that's what our third one is now. It's eating your calorie range with a 5%, okay? Like I said, if you eat below that, that's not a big deal as far as weight loss goes, but as far as your points go, it will, right? And so I really, what my goal here, guys, is for you guys to realize, what does it look like to eat at your goal weight, right? That's what this is all about these last 6 weeks, is really trying to figure out, right? If you're at, let's just say right now you're at 200 pounds and you want to get to 150, okay? That's a big deficit in ranges from that, okay? And so the question that you have to ask yourself, right, is, do I want to eat that way, right? Am I happy eating that way? Maybe you would be happier at a 170. Maybe it'd be easier to maintain that. I don't know. But that's what these next 6 weeks are about, is what is my goal weight? What does that look like eating wise? And can I follow that? Okay? Because that's ultimately what matters. Okay? So the next part of this is going to be, Kim, I see that you just logged on here. I want to make sure that you got registered for the challenge. If not, I want you to send me a message. Hi, good morning, Miss Rosie. I want you to make sure you send me a message because I'm counting on you. We're doing this these next 6 weeks, okay? And so then, okay, next we've got our mental, okay? And our mental, guys, is the most important part of this factor, all right? The most important part of weight loss is mental. I'm telling you that right now, okay? Just like weighing yourself every day, that doesn't dictate your day, and that's why I want you guys to get in the habit of that, right? Weighing yourself is for data, right? We need data on this journey, okay? And as you start weighing yourself, you're gonna start really starting to realize like, oh, you know what? My menstrual cycle is coming in a week. That makes sense. All of a sudden I'm going up, right? Or you know what? Yesterday, for example, I went and I had vaqueros with my kids, okay? And so it's a Mexican place. And so I know after I eat that, it's very salty, right? So of course today I was up like half a pound, okay? Does that mean that? But it's just data. It's data, right? And that's what you guys have to remember to tell yourself as we're on this, okay? Rosie, you're not added? Yes. Okay, I'm going to send both of you guys right after the link so you guys can get registered, okay? And so I just want you guys to know that that's why you weigh yourself. Do not let that dictate your day, okay? I want it to be when you weigh yourself in the morning to think about the previous day, right? Okay, what did I eat? What's coming up? Is it my cycle, right? So now you start realizing where we're at in this journey. But most importantly, it's also, right, your accountability partner. Because if we start seeing that thing creeping up, okay, well, this isn't just sodium. This isn't just whatever, right? This is like, yeah, I gotta tone this baby back down, okay? So I just want you guys to remember, your mental side of weight loss is everything. And if you're hanging around people that are not inspiring you to be better, you need to dive into this community. Okay, you've got to dive into this community. You've got to use us, okay, because this journey is hard, okay? And I'm telling you right now, most of the people right now in this world are not about trying to feel their best, to be their best, to work hard, to put good food in their body, right? A lot of people aren't like that. Now, I will tell you guys, since COVID, we've definitely seen a bigger push, right? Because I think because of COVID, people have really started realizing that, you know what? Health is important, right? Who did COVID attack? Like, it's very simple who COVID attacked, right? If you weren't healthy, you better be scared to death when COVID hit you, okay? So I definitely think because of COVID, but we still have way too many people out there. I don't know if you guys, I'm actually gonna make a post about all of these influencers who were morbidly obese and were, you know, just shouting it from the rooftops. And 4 of them are all dead before the age of 40, right? That's not healthy. Who wants to live a life like that? Okay, I'm sorry, but we got to get back to reality here, guys. Like, and none of that now, it comes down to our kids, right? It comes down to our kids now. Hey, what are we teaching our kids, right? Okay, so our mental side of this is what? Okay, and I'm telling you guys right now, this is the game changer of game changers. You want to change your life? The goal is changing somebody else's life, right? And that's why I tell everyone I have the freaking best job in the whole wide world because I get to help people every single day. Like, who could be as lucky as me that I literally get to help people every single day, right? But this, guys, right here is honestly the game changer of all game changers, okay? So our mental side for this one is, of course, we still have to do our chief aim goal every single day, morning and night. You're looking at your chief aim goal, telling yourself this is what your goal is, okay? Next thing you're doing, every single night before you go to bed, you're telling yourself your 5 wins and you're writing those down, okay? And the last thing we're doing is every single day you're texting somebody who you're grateful for, right? It could be your mom, it could be your dad, it could be a friend, it could be a coworker, it could be someone totally random, right? And you just want to brighten their day, okay? But I'm telling you guys, you want to know a game changer of game changers is gratitude, okay? You can't be upset, you can't be angry, you can't be mad, you can't be sad when you've got gratitude. And when you make somebody else feel grateful, when you make somebody else brighten their day by you sending them just a little text message and just saying, hey, Mom, I just want you to know that I am so grateful for you. I just want you to know I was thinking about you today. I just want you to know whatever it might be. I'm telling you right now, you're going to change their life, but most importantly, you're going to change your life, right? And now you have just woken up. First thing you do is you text gratitude, and your whole day is about gratitude. I'm telling you, these are the game changers. And I know you probably think, how does that have to do with weight loss? Because weight loss is mental, okay? It's all mental, okay? So that's our mental one this time. Hi, Julie. And then our exercise one, okay? Our exercise one for our last habit, of course, we still have our nightly walk after dinner, the last meal of the day, right? It's 20 minutes. You get outside and you go for a walk, okay? On this 20-minute walk, remember, after that, we're done. There's no more eating allowed, okay? It was the last thing we did. We closed up shop, okay? We also are still going to have our 3 strength training workouts every single week, okay? But now what we've added is the other 4 days, you're just getting some type of activity. I don't care if it's Pilates. I don't care if it's yoga. I don't care if it's a jog. I don't care if it's a HIIT workout. I don't care if it is a hike. I don't care what it is. But we are getting some type of activity every single day besides your 20-minute walk. Okay? So that's what our exercise is now. Okay? It's 30 minutes. But we are committing right now that every single day we are doing 30 minutes of activity. 3 of those are strength workouts. Okay? And then we've got the other 4 is just some type of activity. Okay? So that is what our 18-week challenge is going to consist of for our last 6 weeks. Okay? If you're watching this right now, guys, I actually closed up registration, but I had 2 of our amazing, amazing patients that were on here that I just saw did not get accepted, that are not on there. Kim and Miss Rosie. So I want to make sure, I'm going to put that out there, that you guys have until today at 1 p.m. Pacific time, just because like I said, we have a lot on the back burners on this one because of that nutrition challenge. We have to make sure that everybody's app is set up correctly. Okay. So if you guys have not joined, I will go ahead and it was closed yesterday, but I'm going to open it up until 1 p.m. Pacific today. Okay. After 1 p.m. Pacific, we got to close it up because like I said, we're already behind. As you can't tell, we didn't start today. Okay. So, but I want you guys to remember, okay, this journey is not about perfection, right? That's why those 5 wins before you go to bed are so important. Okay. Because you just want to keep repeating the wins, repeating the wins, repeating the wins. And what we do is when we go to bed, most of us, right? We go to bed thinking about all the crap we did today. Damn it, I freaking ate that stupid thing. I freaking didn't do this. I didn't, you know what I mean? And then what happens the next day? We keep repeating these cycles, right? But instead we want to repeat the wins. So if all you do is keep repeating the wins to yourself, when you go to bed saying your wins, when you wake up in the morning, you're having gratitude, right? You're thinking of your chief aim goal every single day, right? Every single night before you go to bed, okay? These are the ways that we win. This is the way that we feel better. This is the way that we brighten people's day, right? And that's the way that we want the world to be. At least I do, right? So that's what our 18-week challenge. Rosie, I'm going to send you the link. I will post the link also right here so everybody will know that you have until 1 o'clock Pacific today to join the challenge, okay? But I just want you guys to remember, okay? The challenge is also about every day just trying your best, right? Maybe you only got, so every single day you guys have the opportunity to make 9 points, okay? Remember, it goes off of the point system. I don't have the point system in front of me, but let's just say, I'm just throwing numbers out there. Let's say it was like 370 points. Sarge, he's gonna knock over my camera. Let's say it was like 370 points, right? That you guys could get for the whole next 6 weeks. So then it might be like 370 to 300, you got 6 free injections. From $299 to $250, 5 free injections, right? Whatever it is. So it doesn't matter, right? Just keep trying every day to be your best, right? That's what matters, is every day we're trying to be our best. And if we do that, pretty soon these habits keep stacking and stacking and stacking and stacking. And now this is just what we do every day, right? That's what the goal is here. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Hopefully you guys don't ever quit. Don't ever give up, all right? Know that we're on your team. And every day matters, right? Every day is a new day. Every hour is a new hour. Every minute's a new minute, right? Like it's never too late to start this journey. So love you guys. Have the best day ever. Rosie, I am going to send you the link. Okay, I'm also going to post the link right here when I post this. And we should get it going. Okay? Love you guys. Have the best day ever. As you guys know, I'm so grateful. Oh, one last thing, guys. We are also going to do, a lot of people have been asking about doing like a Zoom call every week. So you guys are going to see today, you guys are going to also be getting a survey just asking what day and time would be good for you guys for that Zoom call. And so the Zoom call is just going to be, if you can't get on, you can't get on, but I wanted to do it at the best time for everybody. And the Zoom call is going to just be like questions, right? We might pick a topic. I might have people like, hey, give me a topic that you guys want to talk about, maybe something you want to learn, right? And then we go from there. Maybe we could even, I don't know, see if we could get, I got a lot of friends in the field, right? So maybe we could see if we get someone to come talk about something, or, you know, I don't know, whatever it might be, right? But definitely these next 6 weeks, we're going to do that. Every one day out of the week, we're going to do a Zoom call and kind of be like a question and answers, and, you know, talk, support each other, and get this thing rolling. So, all right, guys, love ya. Have the best day ever, and we will talk to you later. Bye.